Now that I got the 40s on here, there's one last thing I gotta do. And that's I gotta set the computer for the 40s and not the 37s that I add on here. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna show y'all how I do that with Jscan. Let's go. Now real quick before I get started, if you're gonna drive a Gladiator or a JL, well, almost any vehicle, I recommend that you have extra stuff in your vehicle. But more particularly these JLs and these JTs, there's some few things I think you should have. A, the obvious, extra fuses, extra CAN bus that's located behind the glove compartment, extra Z fuse, gotta have that, and extra bus fuses. Well, you can call them what you want, JK's fuses, got a name on it, but whatever, y'all know what I'm talking about. I keep my cables in there, and I keep this in there. And I'm gonna explain what I just showed you in a second. So to do this, I'm gonna access the OBD cables up underneath. I'm gonna use these cables that I got from Amazon years ago, because I also use these with the JK, the Ram, and the Caravan. The adapter model that I use is the V8 iCar Pro. And I'm gonna be using the tablet. That way, y'all can see a little bit more because it's bigger and it's a little bit easier for you to see what's going on. Now, if you look right here, I have extension cables on my OBD port cables. If not, they're way up in there. And my whole piece is, I got it taken off so you can see better. But I got extension cables off, and so I just keep them tucked up in there, and whenever I get ready to go change something or do something, I can just go right here, pull them out and do what I gotta do. So, I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out. Then I'm gonna take this cable, and they're different pin sizes, so you can't mix them up. One's bigger than the other one. So I'm gonna just grab this. Make sure I carefully do it because we don't wanna bend up any pins. Have no problems. Real small, so they're easy to do. Insert it. Then I'm gonna take the iCar Pro and plug it into there. You can see, light's already coming on. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Scroll up, find Jscan, Jeep, Gladiator. All right, all your stuff come up. Connect. It tells you the same thing I said, engine not off, but running. Now it comes up, it's got your VIN number and all that good stuff up in there. Diagnostic, live data, advanced scan, trail view, TPMS, all that good stuff. So we're gonna go down to adaptation, and we're just gonna find the one that has to do with the tires and wheels in here somewhere. Tire and axle settings. Here we go. Let's see, axle ratio. Well, let me show you this real quick. So if you see, 538, that's what I got because I set this a while ago. TKs. Here we go, tire size. Now, if you look right here, 36.76, that's the last time I set it for my 37s. Now, I'm gonna change it. And I measured these tires, the circumference right now with the few miles that they have on them. They come out to about 38 and a half, 39, something like that. But I think it's more, it was more close to 38 and a half. So, if you look at this thing, it goes all the way up to 44s. But these are coming out around 38 and a half. So, boom, we're gonna pick 38 and a half. Oh, no, see, already messing up. I was about to mess up. I admit, I make mistakes. Let me go back up. About to put 39 and a half. There we go, 38 and a half. And then click go. And we wait. Change applied successfully. To finish up procedure, turn the ignition off, close and open the drive door, then leave the car closed for 5 minutes. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, now that I reset the tires, and obviously I know it's in there because I saw 38.5 in there, I'm going through the process so y'all can see. So I did the whole open, close, leave it closed for 5 minutes. Now I'm gonna go back into Jscan and see if 38.5 is still in there. Jscan, Gladiator, connect, adaptation. Wait a minute, where'd it go? Turn axle settings, tire size. There it is right there, 38.5. So that's it. Back out and hold on. This how y'all know it's got like a little, I don't even know if I can zoom in, but it's got like a little diagram telling you how to measure it and do your thing. You can sit there and measure it just like they say, just to get an exact measurement so you can get this thing right. So that's it. And obviously with Jscan, like saw earlier, if you ever played in it before, axle ratio, all that good stuff in it. DPMS settings, you can turn dummy light on and off. Oil change, user settings, all kind of stuff in there. Light voltage regulation. Whoa, you can change it to if you're gonna do LEDs. I mean halogen to LED, stuff like that. Change up some aux switching. See y'all, I'm telling you, I mess up. Auto start stop. The hood ajar, because you can take the hood switch out, which will stop the auto start, but you'll get the dummy light, well, the dash light. And you can do that to adjust that so you don't get the light on the dash anymore. And you can stop it from showing up on your menu. So that's that. There's a couple other things. There's all kind of stuff in here you can play with, but I just want to show y'all how to change it with the tires and keep it moving. So we're gonna back up. Yes, I want to disconnect. And there you go, you got all your Jeeps in there. There's your Dodges, your Caravans. We had a Charger we used to use it with. Now we have a, where is it at? Well, we got a Ram, and we got a, oh, this just Dodge, I'm sorry. There it is. We got the Ram 1500, the DT, because there's two different ones. The DT and the DS are different. One's 5 lug, one's 6 lug. And that one's the 5 lug, which is the old model. The new DTs are 6 lug, just so y'all know. Chrysler, we have a, where is it? Pacifica. So that's that. Take this, pull it out. Once again, can't mess them up. Put them back. Don't pull on the wires. Push it out. Put it back in, and then I'm gonna put it back up there. And I have a zip tie that goes up there to hold it in, because you can see zip tie king. Put the cover back on and we're good to go. So that's it. That's how you change your tire size using Jscan. Really not that complicated, really not hard of a process. Just get Jscan, get the license to it, make it happen. Like I said, it's a really good tool to have in case you have any issues. I use it on the Gladiator, I use it on the Ram, I use it on the JK, on the Pacifica, and was using it on the Charger that we used to have. So I had the license to all 5 vehicles, and you know, at like 25, 30 bucks a piece. I don't know if you can get any cheaper than that, and you can do everything you need to do. Tires, axles, all that. So get it, make it happen, take care of your ride.